What's up? It's your boy Mama, aka Hi Haters, how you, aka All of the Lights, aka Keep Your Mouth Quiet. I said aka Keep Your Mouth. Back at it again. You already know what time it is. The world's greatest goddamn streamer. It ain't even close, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with another goddamn classic. Get your popcorn ready, because you know how we do it every goddamn stream. Hold on. Shit out the way. Move this shit out the way, bro. Hey, so let's get straight into it. First and foremost, everybody's been waiting for the update on Paws of Kuwait to update us on the prosecution of Foodie Beauty and Salah. And now these people are finding out that they got duped. Well, I mean, in the documentation, it says it right here. I don't know if any of them been looking at the documentation that they sent out that everybody was drooling all over. Like, this is the nail in Foodie Beauty's coffin. Well, here is the documentation that they sent out that they was prosecuting Foodie Beauty and Salah, but they forgot to read the bottom, not completed. Now, I came on here, if you go back and look at my video, and told you guys that I was contacted by somebody that was repping Foodie. And I told you that there was no documentation sent out because that person said, we haven't got anything. And these are the laws in Kuwait. And I showed you guys. And I caught a lot of fucking heat from a lot of people. And I said, you know what? I don't give a fuck what messages I get. I don't give a fuck who wants to panel up. I don't give a fuck who comes on. I'm not touching nothing. I'm not tipping. I'm not doing anything on either side. On the Paws of Kuwait side, on the foodies, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just going to sit here and report and watch all this shit blow up in y'all motherfucking faces. And now I'm here to report it's blowing up in their motherfucking faces. Now, we all remember, chat, that this is not the first time that this has happened. This is the second time in girl world history that shit blow up in people's faces. I don't think they learned from the Amber Lynn side. Remember the Amber Lynn side where all the hate channels and the reaction channels of Amber Lynn, they all got together and they all put their eggs in one basket? That was Beck. Remember that? They all up and down the fucking Beck wiping the ass. The cancer might be fake. Putting fucking Beck on panel, the Q&As. They put all their eggs in Beck. And what ended up happening? We found out that Beck's fiance was out here soliciting underage people. And guess what happened right after all them hate channels that put their eggs in Beck's basket? What did they do? Oh, we're taking a break. Oh, I'm not feeling well. I'm sick, baby. My leg just broke. I'm going to be gone for a week. Remember that? Remember they did all of that? And then they didn't give no Beck updates, right? We didn't, after Beck said, I'm going to leave for a long period of time. I'm no longer with my fiance. Did anybody give an update on that? Did anybody say, Beck, are you sure you're not with your fiance? Nothing. But when Beck want to beg for money because she got sick, oh, can you please help her? Listen what I'm talking to y'all about. They didn't learn from that. The girl world side, the foodie side. They didn't learn about putting all your eggs in one basket. Because what ends up happening, it blows up in your face. When you find out the person that you believed in and you trusted in and you loved and you saluted and you cheered on was a piece of shit. Now, I was the person that sat back and said, I'm not sure what this organization is. I hope they do save cats. I hope they are a great organization. I don't believe in inserting myself into them, giving them information to get Foodie Beauty kicked out. I'm not doing none of that. But all these other people wanted to do that. Then we find out a lot. We find out that I said it myself. I said the way they're conducting themselves is not like an organization that, you know, wants to save kittens or dogs and all that other stuff like that. They don't, their social media is just not given. You know, they making a fat joke. They're responding to every troll. They're not giving that they're helping anything. Then we find this out. We find this out, chat. We find out that they had a hard time. Here we go, right here. Let's blow this up right here. They had a hard time. Paws of Kuwait, right here. 2 weeks ago. They had a hard time feeding 1,500 hungry souls. Right here. One bag of food for 10 donors. Just one bag for more than 1,500 hungry souls in a shelter. Every day they call us when they are hungry. Our hands is empty. We can't give them anything. We need at least 50 sacks to last this week. I beg you. Now let me get this straight. This organization couldn't feed 1,500 animals. Just think about this for a second, chat. They couldn't feed 1,500 animals, but they got enough money to take Bruce Lee, that kitten, and its mother on a first-class flight to America. They didn't have money to They didn't have money to feed 1,500 animals that they collected off the street, but they got enough money to send Bruce Lee and its mother to America? And y'all believe that shit? Y'all sat there and said, oh my God, Bruce Lee is safe. It's in America. Did you get any pictures? Did you get any photos? Did you get a tracking number? Did you get anything? They just said it. And the first thing y'all did was believe it. Now, this corporation got a history of lying because another person, they wanted to save an animal in Kuwait, and they contacted Paws of Kuwait. They contacted Paws of Kuwait and said, save this animal. Showed a picture, and Paws of Kuwait said they picked this animal up. Now, the person said, can I get any updates on this animal that I saw in the street that you saved? Now, let me tell you something. Now, this is Paws of Kuwait's response to this individual in the past when it just wanted information about this animal that they saw in the street that it saved. Look at this. I told you their social media is all fucked up. They said, your employees are very unprofessional. I just wanted to update on this animal that I called you for to save. And you know what their response? Go fuck yourself. Excuse me? Huh? Didn't I tell you their social media is just so fucking off and it's so weird with these people? Go fuck yourself? And their negative publicity will harm the company. I promise you. This person said its negative publicity would harm the company. Now, if you ask for an update on something that they delivered and they said that they did, they go fuck yourself. That's how you respond to somebody that wants an update on an animal that you said, that you claim that you saved? It's crazy, right? And again, all of these people didn't sit back and wait for things to come out. No, they went straight for the jugular. As soon as they heard that this company was going to get rid of Foodie Beauty, get her kicked out of the country, get her back in Canada, get her separated from Salah, they was all in for this company. They didn't even find out in 2019 that this company had a dog fighting ring. That's right. Fighting animals in a shelter. That's crazy. Then they supposedly had a man who was armed who came in the shelter and killed 50 animals. I mean, this place is all over the place, okay? There's so much dirt on this place, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous at this point. But again, y'all saw that they was going after Foodie Beauty, and y'all just poured in with the love. The love boat. Y'all poured in with the love. 50 dead animals from a gunman rolling in there. Dog fighting in 2019. What are we talking about here? Any update on that animal that you saved? Go fuck yourself. Really? No wonder why they wanted Bruce Lee. They probably heard the name Bruce Lee and thought it could fight. They said, that's a fighting kitten right there. I don't know. God damn. But again, we read the social media and how they conducted themselves, responding to trolls and responding to the attention that they got for Foodie Beauty. And I said it myself, I said, their social media is run kind of odd. They don't seem like an organization that you could trust. It don't seem right the way they talking. It's just fucking off. You don't make fat jokes. You don't do those kind of things. You don't go, come on, guys, we're going to take them down. Both of them. We got Bruce Lee. We got the mother. We sent it to America. The cat and the mother's doing great. And then we find out you couldn't even feed 1,500 animals, but you sent these two pets on a first-class flight to America? Huh? Excuse me? Am I living in the upside down? That don't make no sense. What you could have did with that ticket money is feed those 1,500 animals. You needed what? They said 13 bags? How much is a flight from Kuwait to America? Bruh, a flight from Kuwait to America is about $3,500. And putting two cats in there and they gotta be in the whole thing, and they got to be vaccinated and all that other stuff like that. We're talking about $4,500. You have $4,500, and instead of using that to feed those 1,500 souls, you use that to fly out 2 animals, and we supposed to sit here and believe that? Am I not living in the upside down, or am I living in the upside? See, none of these people, 3 cats. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was 3. It was 3 of them. The mom and kitten and the other cat. Wow. It was 3. Oh, yes, 2 kittens and mama. Okay, 2 kittens and mama. I'm sorry. It was 2 kittens. That's even, I don't need, that's even more. I don't know. But, and why would they send them to America? I don't know. It sound good. That sound good, huh? Hey, we rescued them 2, and we rescued all 3 of those animals, and we sent them to America. They probably put an American flag behind them and everything. They had it all dressed up perfectly. So it can really pull at your heartstrings, huh? But you had a hard time feeding 1,500 other animals? Come on, y'all. And again, we can show this again. What you guys been waiting for today? The prosecution of Foodie Beauty and Salah? What you guys been waiting for, and what Kuwait and what Paws of Kuwait said that they were going to deliver is never going to be delivered. Look it, not completed. Not completed. So when they said they sent this to the prosecution office and the judge going to overlook at it and there's going to be warrants and SWAT teams, not completed. Hold on one second. Hello? What's up? Sorry, my pizza here. My pizza's here. Domino's, goddammit. But anyway, like I said, so there you have it. You know what I mean? I came on here. I said it was kind of unprofessional how they was acting. It was kind of weird. It was kind of all over the place. But it is what it is. Now, now there you go. So now that everybody's just waiting for that update. And I don't believe Paws of Kuwait giving you anything. So yeah, so no Foodie Beauty is looking bad for them. And who else is it looking really bad is for none other than our man Gordic Bread. Now Gordic Bread, I don't know if you guys seen this, but Gordic Bread got caught up in a situation where he basically he did clickbait. He said Foodie Beauty's back. He said Foodie Beauty is back. And then in actuality, Foodie Beauty wasn't back. No, she absolutely was not back. And he did this whole video about Paws of Kuwait and said that Foodie Beauty is possibly doing cameos. So he got a lot of heat for it in the chat. A lot of people attacked him.
What is going on, guys?
A lot of people attacked him for it. And goddamn, the comment section, everybody said they're unsubbing. They're not fucking with you no more. The clickbait is wild. Shit is out of control. What were you thinking? He got a lot of heat for that. So he came back and he said he tried to clarify it after catching a lot of heat. And this is what he came up with. Watch this.
And guys, welcome back. Commentary for you. I don't have a lot of free time.
Uh-oh.
Missed a lot of comments, but I do know the gist of a video a couple days ago was that I clickbaited you.
You did.
Saying Foodie Beauty was back. Some of you feel that Foodie Beauty is only back once she's on YouTube. Some of you said, well, this Hameo review could have been from any time. Okay, I don't disagree with you, but I want to look at where we are now, okay? June 7th, June 9th. Today is June 9th. Today, Chantal made a Hameo. So just because someone says Foodie Beauty is back doesn't mean that Foodie Beauty is back on YouTube. It means Foodie Beauty.
So when you made that video to clickbait, to have people click on your fucking video, you tried to backpedal and basically say that no. What I was meaning was, like Foodie's back somewhere. There was no YouTube video. There was no community post. There was no updates of any kind. But you said, oh, what I meant was, what I had said, what I had happened. You really trying to get your subscribers back, huh? You really trying to get people to get back to clicking on your videos, huh? Man, who's this hitting the hardest? It got to be you. I mean, them 10-minute, 5-minute, 3-minute, 2-minute videos, trash, garbage, and then you sit there and you say, hey guys, I'm still making views without Foodie Beauty. Ha ha ha. But you still got Foodie Beauty in your title and you still got Foodie Beauty as a thumbnail, my boy. Huh? But you claim to, oh well, I'm doing it without Foodie. That's bullshit. You ain't doing shit without Foodie. That clickbait was out of control. And for you to sit there and try to backpedal and say, oh, the reason why I said Foodie Beauty's back, it doesn't mean it has to be back on YouTube. How stupid do you think your audience really is? And how long you think these people gonna stick around with you? You did one clickbait video and all of them gave you fucking hell. And all of them said they not fucking with you no more. That's how fast people are gonna click off you. Just like in your old channels. When your shit died down and you're not giving them what they want, you're not giving them that drug, your shit dies out. You're not entertaining. You don't show your face. You're not a reaction channel. You're a commentary channel. And you rely on Foodie Beauty so heavily for success that if she disappears for a week, you're done. You're cooked. How many other videos you gonna make where you gotta put Foodie Beauty in the title and you gotta put Foodie Beauty in the thumbnail where people are like, you know what, I'm good. You're not really giving me no updates. You're not really giving me anything. People see that now. After you made that clickbait video, people see your desperation. People see who you really are. They say you're a desperate man, desperate for views, desperate for attention, and you don't really provide absolutely nothing, sir.
Use backgrading content. Now, I understand to a lot of people, in particular the Beezers, there probably is a frustration when someone says, well, Foodie Beauty is back.
So you trying to blame your comment section dragging the fuck out of you on the Beezers? You think those are Foodie Beauty fans that came in your comment section and dragged you? He now says, oh, all 700 of those people in the comment section, they were beezers. What? They were Foodie Beauty fans. Bro, now people are really visualizing how epic this thing, how desperate this guy is. And people are fucking seeing it now. Go ahead.
And then they go to her YouTube channel. They can't find her. Okay, Chantal has told us for the longest time, YouTube is just a side thing for her, just a hobby. She doesn't need it.
Yeah.
She's also told us it's her job. So it's interesting when I go look at her comments and I see all of these people, right? They're very concerned about Chantal. And they might not have the mindset to go check a Hameo, check a Twitch, check a Rumble.
Bro. Yo, do y'all see how desperate this guy is, bro? I mean, honestly, do you see how desperate this guy is? This guy is so desperate. He went to Foodie Beauty's community tab and he acted like he was concerned for Foodie Beauty not returning. Nobody wants Foodie Beauty to return more than this man. He went over there to her community tab and said, listen, Foodie Beauty, you know who's really concerned and who really wants you to give them an update and come back? It's your own beezers. Look at them. Look at them desperately wanting to see you again. No, sir. We not stupid. It's not them that's desperately wanting Foodie Beauty to come back. It's you. You going over there trying to entice Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty, you need to come back because your beezers want you. They need you. No, you do. You do. You got caught up in that clickbait bullshit. People not fucking with you no more. And now you sitting there trying to bait Foodie Beauty to come back so you can get content, so you can get something to talk about. Look at you. Look at him, ladies and gentlemen. He's concerned for Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty, your fans want you back. No, you want her back, bruh. Oh, my God.
See if she have the mindset to go check a Hameo, check a Twitch, check a Rumble. See if Chantal's posting.
Oh.
To me, this is very disrespectful to her beezers to come online for, $30 and create content, but not take the 30 seconds it takes to go to them and say, listen, everything's okay. I'm just continuing my break. Don't worry about me. I appreciate your thoughts.
Oh. Gordic Bread wants that 30 seconds. He's a 30-second type of guy, bruh. He's like, Foodie Beauty, you can't come on YouTube for 30 seconds? You can't give us 30 seconds to tell us you're okay and you're doing good? Look at him. He wants that 30 seconds. He wants that 30 seconds so he can take that 30 seconds and turn it into 2 weeks of content. Make 3 videos a day about that same 30-second video. Bro, we see you, bro. We see how needy you are without Foodie. You can go ahead and play this whole, my views are still good. Look at me. I'm still... Stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. Take Foodie out of your title. Take Foodie out of your thumbnail. Huh? It's about that time. It's been, 2 weeks? What you still got her in your what you still got her in the title for? What you still got her in your thumbnail for? Huh? You said you're good without her, then be good without her, my boy. But I see that that's not what you could do. I see how desperate you are. You want them 30 seconds, don't you? Mm-hmm. Go ahead, sir.
Concerns, your positive energy, whatever. But for $30, she'll give you a pep talk. For $30, she'll tell you happy birthday. For $30, she'll talk about an anniversary. Now, I understand some people will say,
for $30, she's literally canceled all of her cameo. Especially a lot of you trolls try to get a video of her. She's canceled it. She's canceled it. You guys have no angle, bruh.
Well, she's just doing this like the last time because she does need money. And, of course...
I think this is projection. When you say she does need money, are you talking about yourself? You trying to get them numbers up? Mm-hmm. See, what you guys don't know, chat, is Gorlic Bread needs to do 3 videos a day. And the reason why he does 3 videos a day, he likes to clog up that search. You know, if you ever go into YouTube and you search and you put in Foodie Beauty, his videos are the first one to pop up. First of all, his videos are the first to pop up because one, YouTube still hasn't got it into the lives versus the videos. His videos are shorter. He got a lot of likes and his comments are up. So when he does 3 of those bad boys, when you hit that search and you put in Foodie Beauty, he's either number 1 top search or he's like number 2 or number 3. His videos always pop up. So he needs to do 3 a day. It doesn't matter what he's talking about or what he's saying, even though it's bullshit and dumbass content, clickbait and all that other shit. He needs to do it. He needs to stay up there. Because when he takes a day or 2, 3 days off with nothing going on, he falls out of the search. That's why he does 3 a day. That's why he has to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going, even though the shit's bullshit, because he needs to stay in that search. And that's why it's hurting him. That's why he wants that 30 seconds. We see it. The desperation's out of control coming from this guy. Go ahead.
This helps her keep her location confidential. Here's what I would offer. The last time this happened, Chantal had a t-shirt behind her, a bed sheet, something. She was still doing these videos. To me, when I think about Chantal being in Kuwait, I do think about her staying quiet. I do think she understands the gravity of the situation and she's not going to continue to egg it on. I think Salah probably had a point when he was telling her, stop talking. And she was saying, no, I'm tired of being silenced. She understands in that moment there's a reason that she has to stay silent. Okay, moreover, and I want you to think about this, if Chantal is in Canada, okay, Chantal's likely with a family member, more than likely her mother, okay? And all things being equal, her mother is going to take care of her. Okay, Chantal, from what we understand, sold the Kia, was paying...
Bro, this is a video. Bro, I can't believe this is a video that I'm listening to, and he doesn't even know what to say. This is an edited video, and he's like, okay, what? He doesn't even, bro, he's out. The milk, he's out of milk. God, he got nothing. I got nothing if I don't have. He's Whitney Houston. He's Whitney Houston. I'm telling you. And then the worst part about it, ladies and gentlemen, the worst part about it, the worst has happened. The crossover has happened, y'all. And it's bad. And I don't think that they expected this crossover, but they got it. Now, let's break this shit down real quick. Now, you know that like other reaction channels, they love to have dummy channels. Now, Gordic Bread, he's using Bridge for this dummy channel, right? So they've been doing this true crime thing that's been going on. Now, the first 2 was against Busy Lil B. Now, at the end of the day, I didn't really say much about the Busy Lil B one because Busy Lil B has been a person that's been on YouTube that has said things about just Breezin while also having a criminal history, which if you want to go that route or whatever, but that's fine. But the Jessica Messica one made no sense to me. And the reason why it makes no sense to me is because, first of all, when you say true crime, what true crime did Jessica Messica commit? What was her crime? Her crime was being someone who had 3 children and could not afford her rent. Somebody who had 1 DUI, possible DUI, but was worked out in court. And then what? Did community service for it? Sir, where is the true crime at? This seems like a vendetta. This seems like, hey, I got a problem with this person. I got a problem with my ex-girlfriend, and now I want to expose her with nothing burgers. And what these clowns didn't expect was Naked and Laughing was cheering this shit on. Now, there's a lot of things you could go after Jessica Messica on, right? You can go on Jessica Messica on asserting herself a lot of times. But to attack her for being a single mother, not being able to pay her rent, what kind of shit is that? Section 8 Having a hard time with bills? What kind of shit is that? Even Tupac, Dear Mama. Probably Gordic Bread never heard the song. Even as a black queen, mama. A poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it. Ain't no way I can pay you back. But the plan is to show you that I understand. We all appreciate it. Attacking a woman that's on welfare, that's trying to pay her bills and getting evicted, that's the route you going, bro. You see, and the thing is, you getting it mixed up. You think because people attacking you on your finances, you saying, okay, well, I can do the same thing. No, the difference is Jessica Meska, out of all her faults, the one thing about her is she admits to everything that's happened to her. She never goes around, you know, trying to be like, yo, I'm better than you, or I've never been in a situation, or I'm a NASCAR driver, oh, I got money, oh, I'm this, I'm that. She never go around with the big bad attitude. She's always talked about how she's struggled and she's gone through hard times. Shit, we seen the woman literally fucking go to therapy for drug abuse. I didn't even know she had issues with drugs. Literally filmed it in the institute and got kicked out of it. She's never been one to be shy about expressing her faults. Other things that she do inserting herself, yes, you can attack her on that. But she never goes around like Gorlicbread, somebody that wants to live in a glass house and throw stones. That's why we attack you when we talk about your credit card debt, because you go around telling Foodie Beauty how she can't pay her taxes, how she owes money and she can't pay it, and how poor she is. And then goes around talking about she lives in a seaside apartment and how crummy it is, but yet you stay with your mom. See, that's why people attack you. Then you sat there and you made a whole video about a 2023 SUV that they drove and how shitty it was and how unsafe it is, while you drive around in a 1993 Ford Focus without wearing your seatbelt. I mean, come on, dog. The reason why you get criticized is because of the hypocrisy. Not because you're poor and we want to make fun of you. We just don't understand somebody that can sit online, attack somebody like Foodie Beauty for not having it when you don't got it. But you flaunt it like you do. And here's a prime example of this clown flaunting it. This is what we talking about right here, Gorlicbread. Here is Jessica Meska yesterday explaining this. This is what we're talking about here. Roll it.
Alleged, supposed. Thank you. Jessica, no worries. My mom begs for a kid, but my life was way too hectic to do that. My first girlfriend in high school wanted kids, but we broke up because I wanted to fuck most every girl on earth at the time. I didn't know foodie size.
I want to go here. I want to go back to that. What he said in this email. Roll it.
Begs for a kid, but my life was way too to work for that podcast due to an incident. Again, alleged, supposed. Thank you. Jessica, no worries. My mom begs for a kid, but my life was way too hectic to do that. My first girlfriend in high school wanted kids, but we broke up because I wanted to fuck most every girl on earth at the time.
You see how he pumps himself up? You see how he talks to these women? Hey, Jessica Meska, you know, my mom didn't want me to have kids, but my first girlfriend wanted to have kids with me, but I couldn't because I wanted to fuck everything on earth because I'm a playboy. He thought he was Hugh Hefner. You see how he bigs himself up here? He was Hugh Hefner, man. You know? Yeah, man, I could have had kids with my girlfriend, but I was such a playboy. Bro, what? Say what now? And then he said this.
I didn't know wanted kids, but we broke up because I wanted to fuck most every girl on earth at the time. I didn't know foodie size women existed at the time. I don't know what that means.
So let me get this straight, Gorlick. You said that the reason why you didn't have kids was because you was fucking every girl on earth. And you didn't know at the time, you didn't know about foodie beauty type chicks. So you telling me around wherever you lived at and fucking every girl in the world, you never heard of a 400-pound woman? God damn. And if they did exist, what does that mean? God damn. If a 400-pound foodie beauty did exist while you was fucking everything in the world, what does that mean? That means that you would have settled down with a big one? So that's why you be reacting to all these death fats, huh? Because now you finally know that they exist, and you wished you knew that they exist back in those days so you could settle down with one. I get it now. God damn. I didn't know a foodie beauty kind of woman existed then. Because if it did, boy, I would have been on it. I would have been riding that pony. He would have been genuine, y'all. He would have been riding that. Hop on it. Girls wasn't fluffy back then. I don't know how. Because when I was coming up, I knew there was women 300 pounds. I knew some big women. The fact that this man going around saying that he fucked everything in the world and didn't know that women 300 and something pounds didn't exist is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. So you didn't have hefty women where you stayed? Man, that's crazy. I'm living in an upside down, bro. We didn't have that back then. We didn't have those stallions back then. But if we did. Now again, am I saying that Jessica Meska's a good person and she does everything great? And I've criticized her in the past for inserting herself? Yes, of course I have. I've said things about her inserting herself and naked and laughing and all that, and me and her had back and forth, and we had back and forth all the time. That's fine. But one thing I'm not going to attack her on, because, I'm not going to attack her on, losing her home or eviction. That's not a true crime. That's not a true crime. Getting evicted or something it's not a true crime. It's not. And have we criticized FFG for the 9 evictions? Yes. But FFG was the one running around talking about that how Chantal can't pay her Canadian bills and blah, 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 and all of the same thing. Living in a glass house throwing stones. That's the only thing we point out. And that's why it didn't make any sense to watch it. And now, the part that I wanted to show y'all that was crazy is Naked and Laughing is now promoting Gordic Bread's video. And with that, you just entered in with the King Cobra Naked and Laughing audience. Now, if you go down and you look at that video and you look at the comment section, boy, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Because now people feel like, hey, you guys are giving one to Naked and Laughing. And now Naked and Laughing is promoting it. Naked and Laughing. Because, of course, Naked and Laughing and Jessica Meska have a huge beef, right? So it is what it is. But again, like I said, there's a lot of things you can criticize Jessica Meska on, but it's not a true crime to, not pay your bills. And the arrogance of it, of saying, what happened? You can't pay $400 a month? Well, I mean, you got 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what it is. You got to take care of all 3 of them, or it's kind of hard to find a work or whatever like that. You fall on hard times. Yes, it's going to be hard to pay $400. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing that came out of it that was a huge lie was she having multiple baby daddies when she only got 1 baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? You had to throw that multiple baby daddy thing in there. And it's like, excuse me, I only got 1 baby daddy. Well, we told you it was fiction. Crazy work. But that's not why we're here today, ladies and gentlemen. We're here today because if you guys don't know, Just Breezin and fucking goddamn Shanny and Rev are in a huge ass beef. God. These two, and we knew this was coming. The moment that Just Breezin went over there and became a mod for Shanny and Rev, and then she modded Shanny and Rev on her channel, we already knew what was coming. And we already pointed out the hypocrisy. The fact that just Breezin can call out all these people for being bad while being besties with Shanny and Rev. And then when that all came crumbling down, when people said that they couldn't fuck with just Breezin because her friendship with Shanny and Rev, we don't want to be caught up in that hypocrisy. She changed her whole tune. Then she started attacking Shanny and Rev. And this is Shanny and Rev's response. Roll it.
You're cute.
I want to be cute.
You're so cute. Look at these ears. She shakes her head. Oh my god, that's the cutest shit. Oh.
I wanted to play that. Hold on. Let me move out of the way of this grossness. Let me get out of the way. Let me get my ass over here. I don't want to get caught up in this threesome. It's a threesome going on here. Hold on. I got to get a close up of this. This is nasty. This is freaky right here. This gets freaky. Hold on. Let me enlarge that and get out of the way. You got to get out of the way of some freaky shit on camera. Ooh, I like them ears that you got on, baby. You don't got no pants on. I just want to let y'all know.
Stilskin's daughter thinks
I look cute. Thank you.
You're cute.
I want to be cute.
You're so cute. Look at these ears.
Uh-oh.
She shakes her head. Oh my god, that's the cutest shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
That's fucking hot. Actually.
Smell like she just got off the bucket, didn't she? Oh, you look hot. No, absolutely not, sir. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, sir. Ooh, you look cute with them little bunny ears on, baby. Here's just Breezin attacking Shanny and Rev. Roll it.
And I think a big part of it was probably like, look, if we report what this person is doing, it'll get all the eyes off of me. Anyways.
Uh-oh.
Then why is Foodie in hiding? I believe she was reported, Shanny.
Uh-oh.
But I'm not that fond of you right now, so I don't know that I would just keep yapping away in here.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice here.
Be nice.
I feel like I want to pull a Tyra Banks and be like, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Like, for a couple weeks, I was oh so.
I'm confused, just Breezin. Why was you rooting for a woman that stayed with a man that drop kicked her kids? Answer that question, please. Why would you root for something like that? And then you critical of everybody else? But you was rooting for them to do what? She obviously with that man and her kids are gone. You was rooting for that? Go ahead.
So proud of you, defended you, and I was like, maybe she is changing. Maybe people should give her a chance. People gave me a chance, and then you spit in my fucking face.
Oh.
Do you know how much shit I was getting for being a mod for you, and I didn't even ask to become a mod? Do you know? And still, I chose to come back. I kept coming back like a fucking moron.
You didn't ask to be a mod, but you modded them, though, in your channel? I didn't ask to be a mod, but I'm going to mod you, Shanny and Rev. Thank you, guys.
Anyways, everything coming from Paws versus the authorities makes me nervous. Shanny, I guess if you don't think you did anything, maybe you don't. I don't know. I saw with my own eyes a live stream that happened where Rev went off on your son. And granted, you guys may talk to each other all that way, you know. I guess just as a mom, like my heart hurt for your son. It really did. I was like, damn, because like if somebody's telling you something's important to them, like, I don't know, he was very passionate about the AI stuff. Like, I don't think it was cool for Rev to speak to him the way he did. And I don't think it was cool that you went to bed with Rev that night after speaking to your son that day.
What? You just now catching on to how pitiful them two are? When people tried to told you? You didn't think, what you thought? That she was going to stand up to Rev over her child? The drop kick already happened. And then, after the drop kick, Shanny received back shot. Rev is a backshot demon. Okay? He gets mad at other people, and then when the anger dies down, him and Shanny make love. These two even admitted to doing OnlyFans in one room while their child's was in the next room. Some reason they get turned on this bullshit, on this whole active you hate me, I hate you bullshit. And then they go in and they start making love to each other. You saw how weird it was for Rev to sit there while Shanny looking gross as ever? I don't know what kind of bunny she thought she was. She was big as hell with them fucking bunny ears. She looked dumb as hell. She like 60 years old wearing bunny ears and shaking them like, and then Rev thought that shit was the hottest thing he ever seen. Ooh, baby, you look so goddamn. You just now finding out how dumb these people are? And you was rooting for this? That man looked like he ain't ate in decades. And he still wears gloves. I don't know what it is with these men in gloves. If it's Gordic Bread with the baseball gloves, if it's this man with these strap-on gloves to pick up that bucket that Shanny shits in, I don't know what it is about gloves and these men in this community. But it's something. I need to start wearing gloves. Fuck it. But at the end of the motherfucking day, you was rooting for what exactly? These people showed you who they were. People reacted to what they said and the things that they've done. They've walked it back, of course, because it gave them a lot of heat. But for you to sit there and criticize and critique and shit on everybody while being friends and modding and letting them and modding them in your channel and and them modding you in theirs, for you not to see all of this, it's crazy to me. I'm telling you, that balcony fall really hurt your head, ma'am. It really did. But go ahead.
The way he did. But that's just my opinion. My opinion. Don't listen to the idiots. Do what you want. We are adults, I think. Foodie, go live and tell Paws of Kuwait to sit and spin. We all have a past. It's what we do with ourselves to grow. True. We make better choices. I know. But Shanny, he's going to speak like that. He's going to speak that way to your son again. And he's going to do it again and again and again. And like, there's only so many times you can get away with claiming, oh, it's the bipolar, it's this, it's that. Like, I have a ton of shit wrong with me. Like, well, I suffer from anxiety. Do you know I'm on the verge like 800 different times a day? And I would love to tell people how I really feel sometimes, but I don't. I don't. I slap on a smile and I scoop up dog shit and I make beds and I do laundry.
Yeah, you know what she suffers from? Laziness. Not having a job syndrome. You know what? I really feel bad every day because I gotta scoop up shit and make beds. What? You a grown-ass adult. I know she sat here and said that she's struggling with the easiest thing. You live rent-free. All you gotta do is scoop up some shit and make some beds. Everybody in this motherfucking chat would want that. Instead of working a 9-to-5 with with people that they hate every fucking day. Everybody in this chat would accept that. That's all you gotta do. Oh my God. She's like, man, I really want to tell people how I feel. Well, tell them then. All she gotta do is scoop up shit and make beds. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. I mean, God damn. I wish that man.
Smile.
She doing shit that high schoolers gotta do. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And I don't. I don't. I slap on a smile and I scoop up dog shit and I make beds and I do laundry. But if somebody ever talked to my daughter that way, like
she doing 3 things. 3 fucking things. You live rent free and get to do 3. Pick up shit, make a bed, and laundry. Oh my God. People in this chat gotta do that and work. They gotta do that shit and work at the same time. That's crazy. They gotta do that after coming home from working a 9-to-5. She don't got nothing to just do that. Oh my God.
I wouldn't make excuses. And I It's just a fucked up situation. Yeah, you don't do that to kids. Shanny, people want to see you succeed. That part right there, Shanny. Like for a minute when I was coming to your channel, despite what everybody was saying, like I saw this spark in you again. Like you looked excited about life. You were
Bruh, when you said you saw that spark, like, what you meant by that? You saw what spark did you see? Did you see the Transformer spark? What is that? Is she a Decepticon or what spark did you see, bruh? I'm still trying to figure that out, bruh. I saw that spark in you. A Decepticon. The hell is this? She sure do got a spark of something. The hell is she talking about? She saw a spark. I saw a spark in you. This woman is 70 years old with bunny ears. Like, what do we... I'm telling you. Spark my ass.
losing weight. I don't know if you're still on that journey. And it seemed like you were
Wasn't lighting
on
another
this,
joint.
I don't know, trend of making positive choices. I saw your son was coming by. Like that was beautiful to see, right? It was absolutely beautiful. And then Jason just gets stacked however he wants. And then it's brushed under the rug because of his bipolar and XYZ and da 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 da. And this isn't me talking shit. I'm coming to you as a human, as a mother.
What?
Think of it this way. Think of it this way. And this isn't me judging you. I've been in your shoes before, right? I've signed over the rights to my daughter because I wasn't doing shit that was good for her. I wasn't a good mom.
Shanny is 23 years old. Please do not smoke cigarettes.
Beautiful. Sexy.
Thank you very much. 26 months.
1, 2,
Capone boxer.
Shanny, 23 years old.
Oh my God. Bro, she look like about 70, bro. She look about 70. It's getting bad, bro. It's getting bad. It's getting bad when
Capone
MFW is...
Boxer, waffle emoji,
Yeah.
has become a member. Shanny is 23 years old. Please don't smoke cigarettes.
It's getting bad when MFW is MFW looks better than Shanny right now, without a doubt. And MFW is older, but I don't know, something with TikTok, bro. She looks way better than Shanny. That's crazy. Like if I had to go back 2 years ago, MFW was. But man, looking at Shanny, man, that's a whole nother animal right there.
I wasn't being a good mom and I wasn't putting my child first. However, what I did differently is once she turned 5, I got her back. I got her back. And despite what everybody else says, I will never choose a man over her. And I will never let anybody make her feel 1 inch tall. I will never let anybody talk down to her. And if she's telling you something she's passionate about, you better fucking listen, right? Like, I'm sorry. I just think like, and I think back, like, what if I had chosen not to get sober and my daughter knew that I chose alcohol over her? And then I suddenly got into a new relationship, right? And I put that person above her. And let's say we made contact again and she wanted to be in my life, but I kept choosing that man and I kept.
Bro, wasn't you literally hooking up with Gorlic Bread and engaged to this clown, calling him a bonus dad and trying to fly him to an Airbnb? A man you ain't never seen in person and moved out to one? Moved out of the home y'all was in and paid $3,300 for an Airbnb to wait for Gorlic Bread? Did that not happen? Did she not do all of that? Am I confused?
Kept letting that man feel like my daughter didn't matter. Like, I don't know. It would be shitty, right? Like she would think, wow, my mom never chooses me. Not once has my mom ever chosen me. Hope everyone's good and well. Max. Everyone has issues, but everyone also has the choice in how they behave. It's definitely more difficult for some over others, though. I get that. Yeah, it is. I mean, but at some point, like, we have to start making better decisions. We do. And we can't always use the excuse of we're in pain or we have this or we have that. At some point, we have to push through it all and
Isn't that all excuses you make when coming up on your past? Is all you do is make excuses on how you was drunk the whole time? Well, it was drunk. I 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 did this. I was drunk. I was drunk. You made the bottle like your number one excuse for anything you've ever done. You've never taken responsibility for absolutely nothing. Everything that happened, it was the bottle's fault. I can't believe what I'm listening to. Let's listen to Shanny's take on this. Here's Shanny upset after listening to Just Breezin rag her for being a bad mother. Roll it.
We were nice to you. We were kind to you. And you take that one moment.
You sure was.
Yeah, they forgave Breezy for her past actions. Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. I forgave Breezy. She came in here, said, I'm sorry, Shanny, and I automatically forgave her. But I'm not supposed.
Look at these two clowns forgiving each other. It's a moment in history. Watching two morons forgive each other for their pasts. I forgive you. I forgive you. No, I forgive. This is beautiful. Go ahead.
Supposed to forgive Rev. I'm supposed to just drop kick him and say bye.
Drop.
Wait, well, why would you have to drop kick Rev? Was this gonna be what he did? You were gonna say, okay, now I gotta give you a drop kick. What is up with these drop kicks that's going on in this house? Is this a karate dojo? What is happening here? What movie have y'all need to stop watching Karate Kid or whatever y'all watching in that home. Okay, then Bruce Lee flicks. Y'all need to stop that in that home. Because every time I listen to this something that's going to happen with something in this house, it's always got to end with a drop kick. It always got to end with a drop kick, bro. I mean, goddamn, who the hell do you think you were, Shanny? Kill Bill? What the fuck is going on here? They just running around, just drop kicking people. Flying on. I'm telling you, always got to end with a drop kick. I never heard so many drop kicks happen in one place. I'm just saying, bro.
Kick me, huh?
I automatically forgave her. But I'm not supposed to forgive Rev. I'm supposed to just drop kick him and say bye.
Drop kick me, huh?
Look at Rev asking for the challenge. Did you hear Rev right there with his gloves on? He said, oh, drop kick me, huh? Oh, you drop kick me? How dare you say that? Come on. Fucking karate movie going on here. What the fuck is happening? Somebody's getting kicked. You go over there, just expect to get kicked. Sir, take your shoes off. Why? Somebody's getting kicked. The fuck is happening?
Rev, I'm supposed to just drop kick him and say bye.
Drop kick me, huh?
Oh, so you're just supposed to leave people who have mental issues. Okay. That's your problem, not mine.
Ma'am. Ma'am, hold on. Yes. If you got kids in the house and you meet a man and he got mental issues and he's not able to control it, you must leave him, bruh. That's not even, that's an easy ass answer. Of course. Your kids come first. It ain't even if he can't control his mental issues and you got kids around, absolutely not. I'm sorry. I know my coochie dry as hell and I need some, but baby, I gotta choose my kids over. You can't control yourself. You can't control your whatever going on with you, bruh. I'm gonna have to back off. I'm gonna have to choose my kids first. There's no way. absolutely no way. But you didn't do that though. You was like, I'm gonna take care of this man instead of taking care of my children. That's crazy to me. He couldn't control himself. You supposed to get that man gone. I don't know what world I live in. I'm obviously living in the upside down, but she just got her shit all fucked up. What, am I supposed to leave him because he got mental issues? No. If you were single, if you were by yourself, if it was just you, yes, you do whatever the fuck you want. But when you got other responsibilities, you're supposed to take care of those responsibilities over. We talking about Shanny here. Go ahead.
Leave people who have mental issues. Okay. That's your problem, not mine.
Okay.
I don't think that way.
No, I think it would be for the best of both of us at this point. Honestly, I do.
She didn't expect that. He said, you know what? I think it's the best for both of us to leave each other. She's preparing that leg for the drop kick. He wasn't going to get drop kicked until he said that. That was happening. You saw how slow she turned? Imagine getting dumped on live stream. That's crazy.
Us at this point.
I don't think that way.
No, I think it would be for the best of both of us at this point. Honestly, I do.
What?
I'm so sick of my life being this way.
I'm fine right now. I'm
Yeah.
just wondering what other people's deal is.
He's sick of living. Bro, he is sick of this shit. He's sick of this shit. I'm fine. I'm fine. As long as you pick up my bucket after I shit in it, I'm good. Matter of fact, I got to take a shit right now. I got to take a shit right now, baby. Come pick this shit up. Oh. It's a wet one. I told you not to get the shrimp, baby. I'd be tired of my life too, goddammit. I'm tired of this shit. That's crazy. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
And I'm fine right now. I'm
Yes, you
just
are.
wondering what other people's deal is, and I really don't care to tell you the truth.
I told you a long time ago you should leave me. You should. I should be alone.
You're
I'm
okay.
a danger.
This man is telling you. He's sitting there telling you. I told you to leave my ass. God. You're fine. It's okay. You have a kicking issue. Oh my God.
Good. I should be alone.
You're okay.
I'm a danger to people.
You're okay.
No, I'm not.
Hell no.
No, you lost your self-esteem, and please stop with the negativity. I don't want it.
It's not something that you want, but it's something that you need to hear. This man is telling you he hurts people. He's not good to be around. And you can't help but think about yourself and your needs. What he provides for you as far as walking or going across the street or picking up your bucket. You think about the things that he can do for you. And knowing that you got a man that is absolutely, he's not stable, instead of spending the time to work on yourself, to be able to do the things that he does for you, which is the simplest things in the world, so you can move on from him, you choose to be fucking lazy and sit on that fucking couch, unable to walk up a flight of stairs to use a bathroom, unable to go get your own groceries, unable to do absolutely anything, but sit on your live stream and critique other women or other fat people that do a lot more than you. The fact that you got online and decided that you wanted to shit on Foodie Beauty for driving, walking across the street and the way she walks, but she's walking. At the end of the day, she's walking, she's moving, she's mobile. You're not. It's unbelievable.
It's true.
I don't want it. What's weird, wasn't she a mod for you? Yeah. Yeah, and I get called out.
You're also a threat to her because your channel probably gets better shit views.
I might be a threat to her, but
Oh.
that's not a reason to hate on me.
A threat.
Is for me to forgive you. Like I've done multiple times, because that's in my nature. Like, I forgive people. I'm so confused right now. I just did a wake and bake, got into an argument with someone because I said being a cop is a selfish job for a parent, and now I'm here.
Ha ha ha!
Wow.
Oh, it's funny. Bro.
He's only a threat to the
Sorry
shit.
for any conflict, though.
God damn, the chat's undefeated. She's only a threat to the shit.
Because he really doesn't mean this. He's just grouchy right now.
He
He'll
doesn't
come back
mean
and be
this?
like saying something completely different.
No, I'm telling you the truth, but I'm moving on now because we choose to live in fictions. Really?
We made love last night.
Yes.
Ah! Oh, God. I was just about to eat after this stream. I ain't eating, dog. I'm not eating today. I'm not eating today. I'm done. Food gone. Food gone. Ew. Oh, man. Oh. Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We had to hear that, huh? Nobody needed to know that. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's probably why he feel the way he feel right now. Listen to that, man. This is the reason why he feel the way he feel right now. When he just said, I don't think we should be together. This is the worst thing to ever happen in my life, and I don't feel right. Maybe that's the reason why he feel the way. After he made love to you, he cried in the corner. He balled himself up in a corner and was like, oh. He prayed that night. Yeah, he had sex with Shanny reading the Bible. Chapter 9, verse 10. Thou shalt not. Thou shalt stop. Oh my God. Feel shame, man. We made love last night. You call that love? Oh, man. She probably pegs him on.
Completely different.
No, I'm telling you the truth, but I'm moving on now because we choose to live in fictions. Really?
We made love last night.
Yes, I know. I'm not saying. I'm saying it's for the best of you, the boys, everybody.
No,
I'm
it's not.
in your life.
No, it's not.
I'm confused, ma'am. I'm confused. I just gotta ask this, Shanny. So you telling me you can have sex, but you can't walk up a flight of stairs to shit? Bro, you can't walk your lazy up ass up a flight of stairs, but you can get your rocks off though? This is the craziest thing I've ever heard. How does he have? You just sit in place and you go, give it to me. Take those gloves off. Take those gloves off. I want it raw, baby. This is disgusting.
Whatever.
I wouldn't let them get to your head like that and make you think like you're a piece of shit. But you know what, Breezy?
Talk to her.
You're unmodded for that
I'm
shit.
not a piece
Oh,
of
you're
shit.
gonna unmod her?
I have horrible bipolar moments, and I am dangerous.
Yeah, but I know how to deal with it.
As simple as.
Bro. How do you know how to deal with it? The man telling you he dangerous. How you know how to deal with it, ma'am? Wouldn't you rather want your kids than a man like that around you? I told y'all. This is about satisfying herself. She's all about herself. This is a man that's giving her what she needs, and that's that sex. She's a sex addict, bruh. She a sex addict. This the only man that's giving her that. Ain't no other man out there, bruh. Ain't no other desperate man out there even want that box. Nobody. There's no suitor for that box.
I know how to deal with it. I'm a professional.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think people don't get is I took care of people with mental health problems.
Yeah, you did.
Capone said, God, there is somebody out there willing. You know what? You right. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You right. But she got to put some kind of effort in it, though. She's very lazy. She got to put some effort in getting that man over there. You know, put them. I don't know. She do got some thirst traps though that she can lay out there. She do got some thirst trap pictures. And the funny thing about this, Capone, even her thirst trap pictures, when I look at them, they ain't trappy. Amber Lynn got some thirst traps that can catch you. Her thirst traps are kind of like, even with the filter. The filter got a filter on top of the filter still.
And you
I would have never left them either.
You really do know how to deal well with stuff like that I deal with.
Yes,
Like,
I
you
do.
know
I'm a
how.
professional.
You know how it goes.
Professional?
I'm okay with you.
Oh my God, what is this? What are they having, a therapeutic?
Don't worry, and don't be so hard on yourself.
I just know truths. That's all.
Don't be so hard on yourself, honey.
Whatever. Okay. Whatever.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Okay.
Thank you, Dollar Tree World.
We love you. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Because I just didn't want to talk to him. That.
But yeah, there you go. So they're beefing. And it turns out that Shanny and Rev yesterday got into Just Breezin's stream because they were still modded, and they ended up deleting a bunch of messages from and timing out people in Just Breezin's chat. She timed a bunch of people out and blocked a bunch of people. So they got their revenge on Just Breezin. Told you that wasn't gonna end well. So yeah, today Just Breezin made a whole video about Shanny and Rev blocking a bunch of people and stuff like that and deleting shit. Well, you made them mods. Your fault. Mm-hmm. Everybody knew who Shanny and Rev was, except you. But that's not why we're here, though. We're here today because we're talking about Hecticana. Now, I gotta say this. Something's going on with the males in girl world. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they don't get out and do any physical activities or they never go out or hang out with other males. But I've noticed that these guys seem to always, judge women and, talk about things that they have no clue what the hell they're talking about. Like this Hecticana guy, like he's supposed to be somebody that like straight and, a manly man, something like that. And this is the way he wanted to describe Amber Lynn's look. Roll it.
In a recent video, Amber did a comment. Hello, my friends. In a recent video, Amber did a comment of the day section, and the comment was, please stop wearing those pigtails. You're too old for them, basically. And she did not like that. In fact, she said, no, a lot of adults wear pigtails. And I found that out because I Googled it and I looked at TikTok.
Brittany Bubby said,
Imagine Googling it and looking at TikTok to know if women wear pigtails. What?
You're almost in your 40s. Stop with the piggy tails, although it is suiting. So for one, I am not almost in my 40s. I'm only 34. For two, you can be in your 80s.
I don't forget that I'm a male, but I mean, the only time I do come into like fucking conversations about like girls and all that other stuff like that is when I come here. You know, most of the times I spend most of the time around males. Like I'm in 2 basketball leagues, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a softball league on Saturday, you know what I mean? And you know, I spend most of my time in male groups, in guy groups with guy conversations. This is the only time I like when I shit on or talk about reactors that talk shit about other reactors where I come into like a girl space. So, and I could just tell that these guys don't really like Gordic Bread. The only thing he has is his baseball cards, right? Only thing that he does is his baseball cards. He doesn't have any other communication, you know, with anything else or sport group or anything like that. And same thing with this guy. This guy has like Amber Lynn Reed and conversates with other Amber Lynn Reed women, right? That's what I'm talking about. Like these guys don't, because if they were more into activities with males, they wouldn't be so like judgy on a woman's appearance. You know what I'm saying? For no reason.
And still wear pigtails. For a minute there, I was questioning my sanity, so I went onto Google, I typed in pigtails, I went to the images. 85% of the people that pop up on there are adults. I then did it on TikTok, nothing but adults.
Now, in my reaction to that video, I did Google it and I did check TikTok, and it was mostly kids, but there were some barely adults wearing pigtails. They were all like late teens, early 20s wearing pigtails. And I made the comment that I don't think she realizes she's closer in age to me than she is to those people wearing the pigtails. But it made me...
Bro, you're like 50 something years old. She's like 30 something and he's like 50 something. Where did you get that she was closer in age than you, sir? This dude's out of control. Go ahead.
Me start thinking, why does she wear these clothes like this? Why is she so adamant about wearing hairstyles and clothes?
Bro, she's 500 pounds, bro. Honestly, ask yourself this question. She's a 500 pound. What kind of clothes you expect her to wear, bro? What you want her in a bikini? What do you expect a 500 pound woman to wear, bro? Why does she wear these clothes? Bro, why do you wear that fucking goofy ass hat? Huh? Why do you have that fucking weird ass mask in the background? And why as a 55-year-old man, you got a fucking, you got a sword from some goddamn, cosplaying fucking video game on your wall? Isn't that Ant-Man? I don't know what the fuck that is, bruh. But for you to sit here and talk about what she's wearing is crazy. Well, what are you wearing? I mean, you stand up for us and you do a twirl or you do like a little fashion show inside of your little room. Show us something, bro. You got no room to talk about fashion. I wish somebody could come on here and talk about fashion and have some sort of fashion sense. Because none of these people got any fashion sense at all. But go ahead.
That people continually tell her don't look good on her. And we're gonna go.
Says the man in the hat. My hat look way better than what he got. I don't know what he got. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's Monster Inc. bullshit that he got on. Shit. This hat right here. Shit. This is a motherfucking. This is like a $100 hat, bro. You know what I'm saying? These LA one with the little brim like that, man.
Over that today. We're gonna try to answer a couple of questions. Of course, these are just my opinions, but the first question is, why does her fashion sense, or why do her outfits look so weird to us? What is it about them that makes them look bad?
She's 500 pounds, bro.
And then also, why is she specifically wearing them? Why does she choose to wear these outfits and these hairstyles against the advice of basically everybody that sees them?
So you want her to take the advice of hate channels? I'm just trying to understand who out there in the Amberverse got fashion. Jordy just wears tank tops. Why don't you make a video about why does Jordy always throw a tank top on with his bird chest? Why can't I hear nothing like that? Or Snowflake wears Forever 21 sweaters. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, well, the advice of who? Who's giving advice, bruh? The other ones don't even show their face. What are we talking about here? Or maybe she should take advice from Charlie Gold, who only does videos from shoulder to shoulder. Who is she supposed to take advice? Who is she supposed to take fashion advice from? Please tell me. None of you guys are fashionable. I'm confused here. Huh? Maybe Amberlynn, you should go the Charlie Gold method, right? Just sit in a chair and go shoulder to shoulder. Don't show nothing else. Fuck out of here. This shit is stupid.
So hopefully today we can get to the bottom of that.
I mean, he's locking that down. You can obviously see that he does the same thing. He does the shoulder to shoulder, here to here. That's it. That's all you get. You don't get no stand up. You don't get what he's wearing with jeans, with, you know what I mean? He wears the same thing every fucking stream. Same hat, everything. What are we talking about here?
If you'd like to like and subscribe, that would literally be hectic. I'm not gonna lie. So before we get to Amber specifically and why she chooses...
What are we talking about here? He got a Monsters Inc. hat on with a Simpsons shirt on. And can I not take this serious? I gotta take this serious? Come on, y'all. Go ahead.
...to wear these things, I want to make sure that you understand this is not about her size at all. And this isn't even about whether these things look good on her specifically. It's just about how these colors and patterns and materials and stuff just don't look good together, period. But the problem is Amber, when she hears somebody say, hey, these things don't look good, she internalizes that as though they're saying these don't look good on you. But that's really not usually the case. Now, there are some people that just say she looks bad and everything. But generally speaking, what we're going to be talking about today is the fact that these things just don't look good together at all. And then we're going to talk about why I think she chooses to wear them anyway. Just to kind of set the stage, I want you to think about the fact that when it comes to fashion or art or even music, there are certain things that we can see or hear and we just know.
Bro, I gotta know your choice of music, bro. I gotta know this man's choice of music. And I know it's Bon Jovi. I know what your music is. Yes. Careless Whispers. I can see Careless Whispers playing in this man's house every day. I feel so unsure as you take my hand and lead me to the dance floor. Let's take some music, bro. I'm telling y'all. I love that song too. Just can't play it every day.
Oh, that it's not right. Even if we can't explain why, there's just something about it that just doesn't work. So, for example, when I play this, it sounds right. But if I play this...
Oh my God. Bro, you giving us tunes? Yo, when I play this... What am I watching? School of Rock? What's going on here? Who the fuck does he think he is? Class, when I play this tune here... You ever watch a movie School of Rock? This is what this is giving right now. Class. Drums, please. A little. Fuck is this?
Doesn't work. So, for example, when I play this, it sounds right.
Right.
But if I play this, it doesn't sound right. Now, unless you're like a music theorist or something,
what?
You probably can't even explain why. You just know that that just doesn't sound right. You know? Whereas this does. And it's kind of the same with fashion. The funny thing is there's actually a trend right now called pattern clashing, which is sort of the new fashion thing, but there's a
I can't, bro. I can't do this. I can't do this. What the Yo, I just want to let you guys know there's pattern clashing that you guys don't know about, but it's a new thing. What the fuck do you know about pattern clashing, my boy? He's a fashion expert. I'm listening to a fashion expert. I'm sorry, please. It's a fashionista over here. God damn it. The fuck? He's gonna teach me about fabrics and everything. This is crazy, bro. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is happening. Go ahead.
pattern clashing.
Pattern clashing.
Which is sort of the new fashion thing.
Fashion over.
But there's a right and wrong way to do it. Where
The guy with the Simpson shirt on. You got it. You got the yellow Simpson shirt on with a Monster Inc. hat. Now, you got it.
the new fashion thing, but there's a right and wrong way to do it. Where
Okay.
it's still clashing, quote unquote, but
Right.
you do it in a way that it's still kind of aesthetically pleasing. Let me give you an example. So I found this article about pattern clashing. It's all how to do it correctly. Now, I am not a huge fan of this stuff.
If you're not a huge fan of this stuff, then why the fuck are you talking about it? Why are you comparing a 500-pound woman to some fashionista shit that you found articles on the internet? Do you know that these fashion articles are not suited for women to be over 400 pounds, bro? What are you talking about? Okay, she's not meeting the quality of patterns. What? How many designers out there can Amberlynn choose from to give her the right patterns? What is he talking about, bro? Is this dude goofy or is he goofy? This dude's a goofball. I'm not into this stuff, but you made a whole ass 28-minute video about it. But I'm not into this. Am I in the upside down? Are you pranking me, bro? You must be. This got to be a prank. He's really going off the fashion of Amberlynn Reed. Go ahead.
But it doesn't look weird, right? It looks a little off, but it's not so.
You expect Amberlynn to put on jeans like that, bro? If I ever catch Amberlynn dead with them jeans on, I'm arresting her myself. If Amberlynn wear anything like this, I'm arresting her. You want her to wear cutoff shirts with printed jeans, bro? This is a woman that's 500 pounds. Is this guy serious? This is what he expects Amberlynn to dress like. I can't do this with these people. These people don't live in reality, bro. They don't live in reality. They live in some sort of, I don't know. You expect her to, bro, what are you talking about?
Bad that I would look at it and go, ugh, you know? Especially something like this. Like, in theory, stripes and polka dots shouldn't go together, but if you do it right, it's not so bad. You know, this is fine. Because there are elements about it that kind of connect the two patterns. Like in this, the color of the polka dots and the color of the kind of tiger stripes, turns out it's zebra stripes, but whatever, are kind of matching and sort of draw it together. It says, the reason this works so well is for two reasons. She's using the same basic color scheme, right? So the polka dots kind of match the tiger stripes. And it says,
This dude really expect Amberlynn to wear some shit like that? Bro, you can't be serious, bro. Are you serious right now? You want Amberlynn to be wearing some animal stripes? Bro. And some dotted. Man, I can't. This guy is out of control. This guy living in another reality, bro. He on another planet. I don't even know what bro, what are you Go ahead.
And then the smaller polka dots on bottom don't fight, but complement the zebra pattern on top. And that was another thing that I read where if you have two different patterns, you want to sort of keep one small and one big or something like that. You don't want two really loud, obnoxious patterns.
Sir. Sir, she's 500 pounds. Tell me what patterns that fucking Amber Lynn's gonna put on that's not gonna pop out. Hey, you want one big and one small. I'm sorry, sir. Sir, what small are you gonna get from that? You think if she wear those patterns, they not gonna pop out? What are you talking about? She's 500 pounds. If she wears some fucking dots, god damn it, it's gonna be like you in fucking 3D. Them dots is gonna be coming out, sir. You don't want nothing to pop out. What are you talking about? Is this dude serious? Man, you want to do a little large and you want to do a small.
And then the smaller polka dots on bottom don't fight, but complement the zebra pattern on top. And that was another thing that I read where if you have two different patterns, you want to sort of keep one small and one big or something like that. You don't want two really loud, obnoxious patterns, you know? This is another thing where the stripes are small and then the pattern on the skirt is big. So in something like this, and again, I'm not a fashion expert or anything, but I'm just sort of laying the groundwork for why I'm going to bring up what I bring up about Amber. And they actually have...
Bro, you know this article was not made for Amber Lynn, right? This dude wants Amber Lynn to dress like some woman that he saw at church. What is this dude talking about? You see this right here. This is what Amber Lynn should be. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me, sir? Have you...
put some thought into what they're doing. They have the big pattern on the bottom, they have the little stripes on top,
right,
so that when you look at it, you don't immediately go, I don't know, something's weird about that, you know? It is a psychological thing in our brain to recognize when something doesn't work together. And so when you have something like this, right, you've got these big giant polka dots, I mean, bigger polka dots, and then you've got this really busy mesh, and the colors have nothing in common, right? There was no real rhyme or reason to the color scheme. So when you look at it, it's immediately like, what is going on here? This looks so weird.
You think that this looks... Bro, what did you expect her to... She's 500 pounds, bro. You want her to have another color scheme of polka dots? Is this dude serious? Am I being pranked? Is he fucking with me? He's trolling me, right? He's trolling me. That's what's going on here. This is a troll. It's gotta be.
And again, I can't really explain it. I can just say it looks weird. And then this is sort of the same. It's just busy patterns together that are different patterns that are sort of working against each other. And this one, like, I think if this mesh had been blue or something, you know, kind of a dark blue or a white or something, I don't know, maybe it would have looked better, but it's just something about it is weird, you know? So as far as the fashion goes, these types of weird clashing patterns or clashing colors or clashing materials are sort of a recent thing that she's been doing. This is not what she's always done. She has, in the past, tended to have pretty decent fashion sense and understanding patterns and stuff. Now her hair is another story. So we have this section ponytail coming right out the top of her head. And of course we can't forget the sunglasses on the head as something that she decided at one point that she just really loved. And just as a little side note, I would call these pigtails.
The chat undefeated. This man been watching too much Project Runway. It's Tyra Banks, y'all. What the fuck is what's wrong with this guy? Did you really come online and do this? I can't believe what I'm watching. I got my mouth I can't close my mouth because I'm just shocked. I'm really shocked at this. I mean, she's doing the best she could for her size, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, she doing the best she could for her size. Other people that I seen her size on TV and elsewhere, oh, they're not put together well at all. I think Amberlynn does good for her size. She's put together for her size. The fact that you came on here with some article that's made for people of a certain size, maybe a size 2 or a 0, and you came on here and tried to implement that on Amberlynn, it's just crazy to me. I think you're losing your brain cells, bro. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. And you're a dude that have no fashion sense yourself. I could see if you came on here and you dress you dress presentable, but you're not. You wearing a Monster Inc. fucking hat that you wear every fucking stream and a Simpson shirt on. And then you want to sit there and judge somebody else on their fashion sense? Sir, you have none. You have absolutely no fashion sense at all. You do the shoulder to shoulder stream where you look into the camera and don't stand up to show you probably wearing boxers right now. You probably don't even own a pair of jeans. I don't absolutely know nothing about you. But sir, if you want to sit on the internet and judge other people, please show out and show up. Show us what you got. Show us what's in your closet. Show us, don't give us no fucking article from somebody else. You show us. Let's see what's in your closet, sir. Because right now, when we look in the background and we look in your closet, you don't even got clothes in there. You got a sword up top and some weird ass machine where you walk on. Okay? So please, I just want you to give me an example to listen to somebody like you that don't got no fashion sense. It's crazy to me. I'm living in the upside down. Just dumb as hell. You gonna talk about her patterns? Look at yours. Shit's off. Everything is off about you. Just like that little guitar that you played with that made that weird sound. When I look at you, it gives me that weird sound to listen to some 55-year-old man to give advice to somebody at 30 about how they should be dressing at 500 pounds. It's crazy to me. God damn. Jesus. Put some dye in that beard, baby. Give us something, you know? You show up with a dye in your beard, you know, a nice suit on, and then get and rock with us. Come on, sir.
But these are fine. It's just the ones on top of the head that just look so... These are fine. It's just the ones on top of the head that just look so childish, I guess? I don't know, it just does not look right on her, or just maybe somebody her age. I don't know.
Oh my god, I just remembered, some of you are gonna love this. I forgot my sunglasses in the car. So I probably won't be getting them. Oh wait, actually I see my mom tomorrow. So I'll be getting them back tomorrow. But you guys be hating my sunglasses on my head. I don't know why. I kind of think it's cute.
So as you can see, she even knows that people were like, those sunglasses are weird. Stop wearing them on your head in your house as like an accessory, right? She was wearing them on camera just to talk to the camera inside her house. Or her apartment. And then she went through this phase where she had this weird like cone head look where she'd put the ponytail holder there and it would just sort of flow down. I have a few of these. And this kind of happened right after the Feline stage. Although she's worn it a couple times recently, but not nearly as much as she used to. And this is one of the better shots of this, but it works better when she's moving her head.
I obviously just could not control falling in love with someone else. I very much fell in love. I did.
Regardless of what stupid thing she's saying there, it's just the cone head thing moving around when she's doing that is just so funny. So what is my theory as far as why she's doing this really weird pattern clashing sort of, but not in a good way? And why is she so against changing when somebody calls her out on it?
Yeah.
And why is it that she immediately goes to TikTok to see if it's normal or if she should be wearing those pigtails and stuff?
Right.
Well, most of us have interactions with society every day, all day, right?
Stop the cap.
When you say you have interactions with society, what you mean by that? What you mean by that? Got interactions with society? Dude, no, you don't. You put this whole reel together and you're gonna tell us you have interactions with society, bro? Come on, man.
Have interactions with society every day, all day, right? We're going to work, we're talking to people all the time, we're running.
And somebody that in your interactions with society said it's cool that you're wearing a fucking Simpsons shirt at 55 years old? Or maybe that Monster Inc. hat? Bruh. Bro.
Into people, we're seeing each other, even strangers, in a setting where we need to sort of interact and get along and sort of be a part of society. But she is not a part of society. She visits every once in a while, but for the past...
What? Sir, what the fuck is visiting society? What is this? She visits every now and then. She goes play bingo and she hangs out with people and she hangs out with friends. She goes to dinners and lunches and stuff like that. All you see her interactions with society is the vlogs that she puts on. How do you know what her interactions with society is? Dude, people be thinking that they know somebody because they watch them on the internet. I mean, obviously she goes out, she does whatever, she hangs out with every time when she goes out, Party hangs out with friends, Lex and all these other people, and she goes dancing and stuff like that, and she vlogs it. You guys laugh about whatever she's doing, interacting with people. And the reasons why she probably doesn't put up everything on vlogs with her being outside is because you guys are only looking at the people that are looking at her to see if they're laughing at seeing a 500-pound woman in the wild. But again, like I said, to say that she doesn't interact with society, it's just weird, man. You're a weird dude.
Get along and sort of be a part of society.
Be a part of
But
society.
she is not a part of society. She visits every once in a while.
Visits?
But for the past, well, I guess her whole life, she has been holed up in whatever home she's living in, whether it be a house or an apartment or whatever. And from time to time, she kind of ventures into society and partakes in, the restaurants or commerce, basically, and then goes back home, and that's it. That is her only interaction with society or civilization. So her...
This guy can't be serious, man. This can't be the shit that people are watching. I just can't. I don't understand this. What the fuck is this? What is this guy? What is he? Man, go ahead, dude. Oh, God.
Society or civilization. So her only understanding of what's going on in the outside world really just comes from the internet. So she looks at TikTok, of all places,
right,
and assumes that that is a reflection of what society is. And I would argue that is not the case, because what you see on TikTok is real stupid, In fact, I would say it is kind of the opposite of what's actually going on in the real world. Because most...
Bro, tell us. I need this man to give me an example of what's going on in the real world. Is everybody wearing Simpsons shirts and Disney hats? I need you to tell me. Tell me what's going on in the real world, dude. Give us an example. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Oh my God.
Opposite of what's actually going on in the real world. Because most of us that walk around and interact with people and stuff like that, they don't act like the people on TikTok. They don't look like the people on TikTok. In fact, most of those people on TikTok that are doing the pigtails and doing all those things, they do it for their channel, and then they go out in public and they don't have those weird hairdos and stuff. You just don't see a lot of the hairstyles and weird things that are going on TikTok out in public. She really thinks...
I don't think this man's ever been to a club or a party or a bar. I don't think he's ever been out. I don't think so. I don't think he's ever been out. The people that I see dressed up on TikTok and all the places, they definitely go to the bars and clubs and out like that. Dresses, ass out, and all that other stuff like that, hairdos, all that. Yeah, definitely. I don't know what he's talking about. This is some clown shit right here. He just goes as far as his front yard and that's it. Susie and Tom's coming over today? Okay, yeah. We'll have a little pick-a-nickel-click at the park. Oh, yeah. I don't think this guy got a clue what the nightlife is like. I don't think he got a clue. I don't think he been out in the nightlife since 1955. I think it was around that time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think Reagan was president. I think in the 80s. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he know what the nightlife is like, but go ahead.
That what she sees on the internet is what society is what civilization in America is, but it's just not, you know? So when she sees all these people on TikTok wearing these pigtails and stuff, she thinks that's just a normal thing. And so when somebody calls her out on it, she's like, I'm part of the in crowd. I'm part of the majority of these people wearing pigtails and doing this pattern clashing. Of course, she's doing it wrong. And on top of all that,
right,
she is wildly contrarian. So if you say, hey, that doesn't look great, you should probably do something else, she will do it again just to spite you, even if it makes her look like a dingus. Even if she goes out and...
Bro, I gotta tell you something. Nobody, I know you don't get out in the real world. You know how I know you don't get out in the real world? Because nobody used the word dingus. He just proved to us he don't go out in the real world. Bro, dingus. You look like a dingus. Did he say dingus? I gotta hear that again for the people in the back row. I would have thought that was an insult. Did you just say dingus?
Do it again just to spite you, even if it makes her look like a dingus.
Yeah, even if it makes you look like a dingus. Fucking dingus. Not an idiot, moron, stupid, none of that. A dingus. Does he curse? He don't curse, do he? He don't curse. Dingus shaming. I'm sorry. Dingus, though? That's crazy. He could have said anything.
Something else, she will do it again just to spite you, even if it makes her look like a dingus.
I'm sorry.
Even if she goes out in public and people are looking at her going, what the hell is she wearing? But
bro, when people, you think the thing that comes to their mind when they see Amber Lynn out in the wild is what the hell is she wearing? Oh my God. Do you see that 500-pound woman? Yeah, I see her. Her patterns are her patterns are all off. I can't believe what I'm listening to. You telling me somebody see Amber Lynn for the first time and they're going, oh my goodness. Oh my, her patterns. She needs a little big at the top and a little small at the bottom. Oh my God, go ahead.
When they do that, then she can just say it's fat phobia. They're looking at me and staring at me and talking about me because I'm fat. So she has completely insulated herself from any criticism or any understanding of how the world actually works by living her life like through her phone.
I don't want to look like a dingus. Mom tell me to tuck my shirt in and I don't want to. Mom, it'll make me look like a dingus. I bet you use the word nincompoop too. You goddamn nincompoop. I bet you use that word.
Of how the world actually works.
Right.
By living her life through her phone and getting her information and her connection to the outside world through her phone.
Right.
That's just my theory, right? That's just kind of how I assume that her brain works, is that she assumes that when she goes out in public, she's seeing a small sample of stuff, but on the internet, that's where all the real people are. Right. That's what people actually look like in public.
Exactly.
But I'm sorry, those pigtails and this sort of thing. Of course, she hasn't done this in a while. I will say she kind of got over this kind of weird Shih Tzu look. She has done it a couple times recently, but not nearly as much as the pigtails. So all of this really is just to say a couple things. Number one, we know that she has the capability of having pretty decent fashion sense. And she has done her hair in ways that are really nice. But lately, she has been getting all of her understanding of society through TikTok and just the internet in general. And because she's contrarian and because she just likes to stick it to the haters, she makes herself look like this just because people told her it looks weird.
You think that look weird, huh? I don't know. I think it look good. I like it. You gotta be a hater. You gotta be a hater. Amber Lynn, man, I can't even lie to you. For her size, bro, she can, man, them thirst traps, man. Them thirst traps, bro. I'm telling you. He wouldn't know nothing about a thirst trap. He wouldn't know nothing about a thirst trap. I don't think he got laid in like 50 years. But, bro, I don't know what this dude talking about. Yeah, I don't know what he talking about. Amber Lynn be laying down them thirst traps. He ain't got no fucking clue. He don't got no clue. For her size, bro, and I see people Amber Lynn size, and they cannot dress. They don't got nothing. There's nothing for them out there. There's nothing for them out there. But Amber Lynn, she be putting it down, bro. She put it down. For her size, bro, it ain't even close. This dude's a moron.
You know, just so that she can say, I like it that way and I'm confident, I guess.
So you thinking that Amber Lynn is dressing like this to stick it to the haters? See, that just tells me you don't know much about Amber Lynn. That tells me you know absolutely nothing, and I know more than you. The reason why Amber Lynn be wearing these and got the pigtails and the hair like that, all that, she's laying them thirst traps, bruh. You've been around Amber Lynn for this long and you didn't understand that? You didn't understand she throw out them thirst traps? And then there's somebody that get up in her DMs, holler at her, girl, you look good. Girl, I seen you in that video the other day. That's how she get the ladies that she be getting. Why you think she always on her phone? And if you go to her live streams or do one of her live streams, somebody DMing her, she be laying them traps. But you so dumb you don't even understand that. See, it's not Amber Lynn, the one that's stuck in the house, that's an incel, that don't know what's going on in society. It's you. Because if you knew anything, you would know that this is how the singles interact to get somebody online. Online dating is a heavy thing. It's like 80% now of how people meet other people. It ain't even outside anymore. They mostly meet people on the internet. And Amber Lynn knows that. And Amber Lynn be looking for a mate. And the best way to look for a mate, put the pigtails on, get the little see-through shirt, get the nice video from here to here, get the good parts. Laying them traps out there, throwing that hook out there, and somebody gonna bite at the hook because they bite at it every time. I saw Miss Miami go fucking crazy for fucking Amber Lynn, from Atlanta, trying to go over there to get with that Amber Lynn and buy her a Jeep. I seen it. I seen her laying a trap. And some people be like, nah, but she be having chicks in the DMs, bro. She's shown it. She's shown people be like, trying to holler at her and trying to hook up with her and trying to be with her. She saw shit. And the fact that this moron thinking that she doing it to stick it to the haters or cause she's just, no. I even know that. Thinking that Amber Lynn's watching TikTok to copy people on TikTok. No, she's trying to learn how to lay the latest trap. She see all these other women out here getting the trap on. She trying to get her trap on. She's a trap queen. She's a trap queen. I want to say hello. Motherfucking trap queen. And this moron don't even know that. That's what Amber does. Ain't nothing wrong with that. She's single and she want to, meet some woman or some woman that got another woman and all that. She been doing that. It ain't because, oh, well, she doesn't interact with society. First of all, majority of people don't interact with society today. Most of it's online. Most of what people see and what people do and what people watch is online. The fact that you sit here and say, well, you got to go outside and interact with people in order to get a fashion sense. What the fuck are you talking about, Mr. I wear a Simpson shirt? Huh? What are you talking about? Maybe you need to go on TikTok and upgrade your fashion, you know, instead of wearing the same shit every fucking stream. If you got so much to say about somebody else's fashion, why don't you upgrade yours? But again, like I said, living in the upside down. All this critiquing, all this criticizing, and then I don't see anything coming from them. Weird. But anyway, it's your boy, your mama, back at it again. I'd like to thank everybody for being on the stream today. I appreciate it. Great stream. Make sure you guys replay. Make sure you guys hit that like on the way out. Yeah, so tomorrow we will be back, and we will talk about a very serious topic. I didn't want to lay it on you guys today because, you know, it's a very serious thing. And I know some of you guys heard about it, and if you did not hear about it, but we will be talking about the man that was killed, the YouTuber that was killed by another YouTuber. Now, of course, it was two men beefing on YouTube, and, you know, one of them was, we'll get into detail, but one of them was obsessing over the other one, and the guy that killed the guy was in the same city and bumped in, you know, trying to find out where the guy was, found him, and murdered him on YouTube live stream. Not only murdered him, but murdered his girlfriend that was there too. And we'll show you the video of him driving around and how the whole beef started. But when you listen to this beef and how these guys were going at each other, and a lot of times while we talk about, you know, going in real life and how when people talk about stalking a creator, right? When you guys don't take it serious, you just like, it's nothing. When FFG says the things that she say about, oh, I'm over here at Foodie's place and da-da-da-da, I got spies here. And that person that was in Foodie Beauty's and FFG's chat that said that I'm going to kick down Foodie Beauty's door. I know a lot of you guys be like, that shit ain't serious. But then when it happens, thank you very much. Gaining ground. 11 months.
Always wanted to be beautiful.
He already uploaded.
Sexy.
Thank you very much.
Easiest one, two,
yeah, I saw that. He uploaded again. Yeah, you gotta stay in that algorithm. Thank you very much. 11 months. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Shine through. So close. Yeah, you gotta, man.
The Gaining Ground has become a member.
Now,
FB sent someone a cameo. Moody already uploaded. Smiley face emoji.
Now, since Gaining Ground is here, I am supposed to tell you, okay, I'm supposed to point at you like this. And I'm supposed to tell you, leave Ryan Moody alone. Leave him alone. That's what he called me to tell me. I said it. I'm calling me, goddammit. Stop hitting me up to tell me to tell Gaining Ground to stop. Yeah, I'm supposed to point my finger at you, okay? You stop it. I said it. See, I'm here, and I said that. Didn't I say it? I said it. You leave him alone, and his girlfriend too. He didn't tell me nothing about that. He was more worried about himself. But there you go. I said it. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did to that guy. But damn, I ain't never seen him so angry. God damn it, that motherfucker! You tell him to leave me alone. That was the whitest phone call I've ever got in my life. Now you tell him to leave me a goddamn alone, all right? I don't know. I don't know you guys' relationship. I don't know it. But I'll tell you something. I was like, excuse me? What is this? That was hilarious. I should have fucking recorded that shit. But anyway, yeah, I pointed my finger. I said it, didn't I? I said it. But yeah, again, that white phone call is crazy. I thought it was a bill collector. I was like, who I owe money to? Who is this? God, damn it! So god darn pissed off. God darn it. Never been this pissed in my life. I'll tell you something right now. Yeah, I'm eating a goddamn sandwich with a whole bunch of mayo. I'm really pissed off today. You tell that man. You tell him. I don't know. I don't even. You tell him. I don't know your relationship, but you tell him. Who is this? That's hilarious. But anyway, yeah. So tomorrow, we'll talk about the YouTuber that killed the other YouTuber, and how YouTube is now responding to bullies. They changed their, I don't know if you noticed, but they've changed their toss. Because what happened was the guy that got killed, he actually got the guy that killed him, he struck his channel 3 times. The guy got 3 strikes on his channel, and he was terminated for a little while, and then he did that video. I guess if you get 3 strikes, you do a video to YouTube saying that you won't do it anymore, and they reinstate you. Well, YouTube reinstated the guy, and then he started bullying the guy again, but the guy was like, you know what? I'm not going to strike you no more because this is your life. And he says this, and then the next day he was killed. And now YouTube is they're going to change their policy to, instead, if you are bullying an individual and an individual reports it and they find out that you're just extremely bullying, they're not going to just wait to give you 1, 2, 3 strikes. They're just going to fucking ban your channel. And that whole, I'm not going to do it again bullshit that they did to come back with, like just Breezin did to come back to get her channel monetized again, they're not doing that no more. You basically, you're kicked for good, and you can't be monetized again. They don't want to be responsible for none of this bullshit. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But it's sad that it had to come to somebody losing their life for YouTube to get their shit together. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, you should have been got your shit together. There's a lot of people out here bullying and a lot of people out here threatening other people. And the fact that they gotta send you, they show you evidence and send you videos of somebody doing that to somebody, and the only thing you could do is probably give them 1 strike or 2 or whatever, it's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? And they should take it serious. You know what I mean? They should take it serious. And if somebody is really apologetic and somebody's really like, oh, my bad, I messed up, I'll take the 7-day strike or blah, blah, blah. But if somebody takes the 7-day strike and then they continue to do the same shit and YouTube just continues to get the same reports and does nothing about it, that shit is stupid to me. You know what I mean? Like for me, like when I got in that incident and they gave me that 7 days and I said some words on here and they gave me the 7 days, I came back on here and I said, you know what? I'm never going to do that again. I'm never going to get out of pocket. I'm never going to take it personal and come on here and rage at somebody and say I'm going to do something. I'm not going to do that shit no more. And I haven't done that. You know, even though a lot of people try to urge me and irk me to do something to other people that get in my real life, but I said I'm not going to do it. I'm refused to do it. I don't want to do that no more. So those are the people they should keep around. But the people that continue to do bully, now YouTube is cracking down on it. It had to take somebody to die for them to do it, but they're gonna do. That's what they reported. That's what they said that they're doing. Now they're cracking down hard. So if you got a channel that's just dedicated to bullying Foodie Beauty, good luck with that. Good luck with that. You better switch that shit up real quick, because if they go down your line and all it is Foodie Beauty, they not giving you 1, 2, 3 strikes no more. They just booting your shit completely off the internet. So yeah. But anyway, it's your boy, your mama. Happy birthday, Timber. Thank you. Happy birthday, Timber, like always. Yes. Again. But it's your boy, your mama, back at it again. I'll see you guys next stream. Peace.
Because he's a fucking
She said it again.
Do what you got.
I think, from what I hear, Katie has been terminated.
Now, I can't say it on YouTube because I got terminated on YouTube. Y'all already know.
Don't make a stupid video about me next Tuesday and go run with it so you can make money, because you are a fucking disaster too. And when I say fuck your daughter, block him, I won't have it. Guess what? Ever since Bridget and whatchamacallit made friends with Jan's views, She don't come in here. All the better. I am so sorry.
You gonna try to appeal it? You ain't getting it back. You ain't getting it back. Karma got you, and karma got you real good. Okay? You got what you deserve. And you can thank your bum boyfriend for playing that video in the background. He knew exactly what she was doing. Brownston University. Brownston University.
If anybody wants a signed autograph of Miss Hussey's photo,
You don't care, pistachio. Y'all only want Hussey to apologize?
asshole.
Why you spread that eagle in the bed, looking like a fat beached whale, under the covers, looking like a buffoon? Nasty bitch.
Do you not have a shirt on? Ah!
I'm gonna put it on when I go out.
Yeah, right,